Hello and welcome to the video for Advanced Web Design, Thursday, September 17th. I'm going to let people into the waiting room. Hello,
Hello.
how are you guys doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm going to go ahead and put you guys into the role here. So we give you all credit for coming to class. Let's see, let me do this. Teach attendance. Web design 2. Where's web design 2 here? Okay, empty your okay, I got you guys all in there. Uh, sorry if you were waiting in there a couple minutes. The link was I clicked on it and it was kind of jacked up, so it took me a couple minutes to fix it. But I hope you guys are doing well. I have a couple people down for presentations today. I don't know if you got them done or not, but Grady, I have you listed and I have Heather listed. So do either of you guys have presentations for today?
I don't think I was there for the class that we uh, told who was presenting, so I actually totally didn't totally forgot there were presentations.
Ew, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, and I think last semester I didn't make you guys do presentations or something, but yeah, so I did make a list. Grady, you didn't do a presentation, did you? For this class for today? You have one. Okay, cool. So Grady's got one. Let me go ahead and show you that list. I'm going to share my screen. And then if we go to the website and you just click on presentations and you click on web design. That's the list that I have going, and you know, it's not a problem, Heather, if you don't have one today because you didn't know about it. But if uh, if you can do one at some point in the near future, that'd be great. And then here's the list for everybody else. Hopefully, this will work with your schedules. We got Ariana doing one a week from today, and then Dylan, and so on and so forth. So let me know if those work for you. If not, if you need a little extra time, we can push them back some, and it's not really a problem. And like I said, this is on the class website, so you just click on presentations and then web design, you can see it. Okay, so Grady, do you want to share your screen and give us your presentation? Or would you rather I found it in your folder? It's a video in the folder. Okay, so I will go to the folder. Let's see, that's the wrong folder. So this must be the right one. Yes. Okay, so we're going to type in Grady 257 invitation. This Wikipedia presentation, I assume.
Wikipedia is perhaps one of the most well-known and frequently visited sites on the web. With over 51 million articles and many more page visits, Wikipedia is a hub of information and activity. Although it's not the most reliable academic source, the unique way it's funded, edited, and distributed is a critical element to a free and intellectually rich internet. An interesting thing to note about Wikipedia is that it's considered a nonprofit and therefore gets its funds through donation and supports itself with volunteers. Thus, there are no ads on Wikipedia, nor are there any pay-to-use or pay-to-upgrade services there, other than the donation messages themselves. This essentially means that the entire wealth of information that Wikipedia holds is available to everyone for free. Wikipedia also relies on volunteers to maintain the site, which is what attributes to both its accuracy and its inaccuracy. Wikipedia relies on the wiki framework, which essentially means that it relies on its users for the article content, its moderation, and its discussion. In essence, since Wikipedia is open to everyone, anyone can edit an article and claim that it's true. It's then up to the moderators to review edits and police the content to prevent vandalism and misinformation. As you might think, this would cause problems with the certainty of information, thus accounting for the poor academic value of Wikipedia articles. The good side, however, is that the information is verifiable and often cited, which serves as a portal to more academically sound sources. This structure also keeps the information on the site governed by the public. If it's blatantly wrong, it's easily corrected by the masses and the moderators through communal effort. The wiki model was advocated by Larry Sanger, who played a large part in the establishment of Wikipedia. Originally, Sanger and his companion Jimmy Wales, who both formerly worked at Nupedia, wanted to make Wikipedia a for-profit wiki, but later revised their choice and became a non-profit. Wikipedia would only grow from there. In 2007, Wikipedia would become the largest encyclopedia in human history, surpassing the Yongle Encyclopedia written in 1408 by the Yongle Emperor of the Ming Dynasty. In 2014, Wikipedia was honored with their own monument, their own asteroid, as well as a physical copy of over 7,000 books available as a novelty for about $500,000. And finally, in 2016, Wikipedia was ranked in the top 5 most popular websites. The site started out with simple beginnings, but rose to be one of the most well-known and well-used sites on the web.
All right, very nice, nicely done. So Grady, how do you do those narrations? Is there a computer program that you use that where you put in a script and it narrates it for you? Oh, your dad's a DJ. He did the audio for you. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, he's really good. That's cool. Can I borrow your dad sometime? I want to narrate some of my. I want to have him narrate my Facebook account. Okay, golden voice. Yes, Dylan, he does have a great voice. Well, great job on that. And Grady also did a presentation earlier today in my interactive design class that was just as good. So nice work. Yeah, do your Twitter posts exactly. Okay, very cool. Nice job there. Let me go back to the class website, see what we're looking at today. Pima.edu. Oh, hey, I should tell you guys about this. So let me go to this. Okay. Do any of you guys know about Masterclass? Grady, you were just in that class, so you know this already. But have any of you guys ever heard of Masterclass?
I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
Okay, so what Masterclass is a bunch of online classes, but they're taught by sort of
Different
giants.
famous people.
Yeah, giants in their field, you know. Well, Masterclass is having a special offer today. For $1, if you're a student, for $1 you get 1 year's worth of master classes. And so, and let's see, let me see the about here. I want to see if they can show me their people. I had to go there in another browser last time. Yeah. So here's Masterclass, and they have like you know, all of these luminaries, directors, and movie stars, and
I
here's
can't see the screen.
you can't see the screen. My bad.
No.
Oh, hold on a second. Somehow my screen sharing, I must have turned it off. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Um, so this is a list of some of the luminaries who are teaching classes on Masterclass. Now, of course, you don't have to sign up for this. It's just completely your choice. But I've been watching these little Masterclass ads come up on Facebook for a couple of years, and I've always thought, man, someday I'm going to spend the money and start taking these classes with these amazing writers and illustrators and designers and um, so on and so forth. And now they have this special come up, $1 for 1 year for students, and it ends at midnight tonight. The special ends. So I signed up for it, and I thought I'd pass it on to you guys. There's a link on my website. It's actually over here in the interactive design thing, this masterclass offer. I'll put it in our section so you guys can get it if you want. But if you're interested in this, check it out. It's very cool. It could be some of the coolest training you ever get. Let's see, web design advanced, and then I'll just put it in here. Okay, so now it's on today's post if you want to check it out. That's weird. I don't know where that little link came from right there. Let me get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So there's a couple things I wanted to do today. One thing is take a look at any of your websites that you guys have been working on and give you some feedback on them. And secondly, I wanted to talk about WooCommerce and how to implement that. So do you guys have any of you done a little work on your websites? See. Let's see. Grady says he made a logo and added icons. Okay. Grady, could you put your URL in here again? Okay. Okay, so here's a bunch of cool icons that Grady added. And Grady, where can we see the logo? Logo's in the folder. Okay. Um, I have just a few tabs up at the top there.
You have more than
Let's
so many tabs.
see. I know there's something really wrong with that.
No, I thought I had a lot. That's what's funny.
I know. I try to set the record every day. Beat the
See how
record.
far you go.
All right, what do you guys think about this this logo? Some feedback? Let's see. Ariana, Heather, either of you guys have any comments about the logo?
Is there going to be text like in front of it, on it somewhere, or is that just, or is it going to say it like next to it?
So is there going to be like text next to this, or is it going to sit up there? What's it going to look like?
It looks cool just like that, but I just don't know if he's going to put the name somewhere on it or near it, or.
Yeah.
But that does look cool, and it fits with the name of the site that he has.
He says possibly thought the website would provide the text.
Okay.
Well, you know, I mean, with WordPress, you could put a logo up and then have the site name still remain, and then that could be to the left of it. But it might be a little more official looking if you add it onto the graphics. So let me see if I can. I don't know if I get to download your graphics or not. Let's see. Download. The only thing I have more of than tabs is stuff in my download folder. Okay, let's see. Okay, so a couple things about this logo grade. It does look really cool. You might want to make sure that your edges are cut straight up and down. So in other words, in Photoshop, go in and drag a straight box here and like delete whatever edges aren't like perfectly straight up and down, because it looks like they're not perfectly straight up and down, and that's going to show up. So that would be helpful, and you know, try and make your box, square it up so that it looks like a perfect little cube. But the other thing is, if you go to canvas size and you increase the canvas size on this to like whatever, then you can put your text to the right. I'm not sure why my text thing isn't happening. Okay, there it is. Let's see. We gotta figure out the name of your site again. By going through 3,000 tabs to the right, which is where it's going to be. Okay, it's called Software Box. Okay. Let's see. So if you could do some kind of thing where, you know, you increase the size of your text like that, and then you take this thing and you decrease it so that it kind of, you know, fits nicely right like that, then this is the kind of logo that you might have like sitting up there at the top, you know. Let's see. Right, and then like I said, you know, you can work on this box and make it, you know, just perfectly have all those sides perfectly aligned. There are some resources that you can use. You know, we can go to my favorite site here, Vecteezy, and find a box. Let's see, 3D box. So you might be able to find a box here and then just put your graphics on top of it. You know, like this little bad boy here. Let me see if there's any others just from a quick look. You know, you could even use that thing. So anyway, there's probably something on this site that's free to download that would be like a perfect box that you could just use Photoshop and put your graphics on top of, like that. Okay, so let's go back to the page itself. Okay, so I like these icons. I think they look really good. And then, is there anything behind the icons? Like if we click on them, or is it just like sample pages? Okay, yeah, nothing else. Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, so maybe you know, see what you can do with your software logo and put it up there. And these look really good, and yeah, I think it's looking really nice. Does it look good on mobile? Have you been able to do that? Oh, it looks like your mobile menu isn't really doing anything right now. I don't know if you have that configured or not, but it's not really happening right now. Okay, cool. Looks good. So I haven't looked yet. Let's see. Maybe the S and B on the side. Oh yeah, that's a cool idea. Okay, cool. Well, I think you're definitely making progress. I'd say just keep going in this direction, play with the logo, and see what you come up with. Okay, let's see now. Trevor, did you also say that you had something? I thought you did. It says yes. So let's see. 2 new messages. I don't. Okay, so no, Trevor doesn't. Okay, anybody else have anything? Okay.
I have like, oh, sorry. I have like a XD page added on to my other XD page. I'd ask you about that later.
So the brand new one I gave you were having trouble with?
The site's working great. I just can't find Astra anywhere.
Oh, yeah, no, I know why that might be. Astra got in trouble about a month ago for hiding these links in their code, which were affiliate links, which could basically make them money, and which was against WordPress's policy. So they kicked them out for 30 days. Now I just found them again. They were disappeared for a while, but I just found them again. Let me see. Let me go into.
Yeah, because I know last class we found Astra, and you told us about like what they did, and I figured that's what happened, but I had to make sure because after last class it seemed like they were back. But
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're back. I wonder if they got kicked off again, but if not,
Oh, come on, Astra, always getting in trouble.
if not, I can send it to you. Let me see. Let me just go into the class website and see if I can find them. Okay, so if I go under appearance themes, I mean, I already. Let's see. Okay, so here, add new, and then Astra. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so maybe try today, Heather, and see if you can find it.
is that like it has all the themes? Because I activated it and it seems like it's just a theme itself and not something that holds multiple themes.
Yeah, so
The
it does
starter
have
pack?
multiple themes. Let me show you how you do the multiple themes. So you've activated this, right?
Yes.
Okay, are you in your website right now?
Yep.
Okay, so go over here to let's see. Oh, well, let me install Astra and activate it. It means my website is going to look kind of weird, but okay, now come over here and click on Astra options.
Let me try to find that. Astra options.
Yeah,
Huh. That's kind of not finding that tab. Just give me a
it's
second.
under appearance.
Okay, there it is. I found it.
Okay, click on that. And then come over here and click on the right, install importer plugin.
Okay, is that all I needed to do?
Nope. Now you have to choose Elementor as the page builder.
Oh, okay. Now everything works. Okay, thank you.
Okay, what did it? Is it now showing you all the starter templates?
Yeah, because I already downloaded Elementor, so I selected it, so now it's all up.
Okay, cool. Just remember that these ones that say agency on them you can't get because you have to pay for those. The other ones are fair game.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take my theme back to whatever wonky theme it was. I think it was 2014 child. Yeah. Okay. Let's see that. Looks like normal. Okay, cool. All right. So what I was gonna do was talk to you guys about WooCommerce a little bit today. So let me see if I can find my site, Pima CC Web. .com / let's see if there's a test site here or not. Doesn't seem to exist. Okay, how about dreamco.com / test. Okay, yeah, this is my Happy Animal Park page. Okay, so I'm gonna do wp-admin, and I would assume it's the same login. Oh, please don't be like this stupid thing. Okay. All right, just let me grab the password for this real quick. Okay. Okay. I'm in. All right. So let me check and see if I've installed this yet. WooCommerce. Yep, I did. Now, I believe that all the sites that I set up for you guys already had WooCommerce installed. Can you guys go into your sites and check that? So you would go log into your site, go into plugins, and then scroll down and look for this plugin right here, WooCommerce. Let me know if you got that. Now, Grady, you're probably not going to have it because you have your own site, but I believe everybody else should have it because I installed them with WooCommerce. So let me know what you find.
I have it on my site.
Okay, cool. Is it activated or not?
Mine's not.
Yours is not. Yeah.
Should I?
Go ahead. I think it probably will just say WooCommerce and then activate. Is that what it says, Dylan?
Please.
Okay.
Pulls up a window. Welcome to WooCommerce.
Why did you click the activate button?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so most of you should have this. It might say something like this. You might get this new version of WooCommerce available. If that's the case, you can hit update now, and it will update your plugin. And then go ahead and hit the activate button. And then you'll get, welcome to WooCommerce, right? Now, I think we've looked at WooCommerce a bit in the past, but we'll try to look at it more thoroughly and more exhaustively this semester because it's an extremely good and very popular e-commerce platform. So we're going to get the store up and running. So hit yes, please. Okay, now it's up to you if you want to put in bogus information right here. You certainly can. I probably will. So
I skipped it.
let's just all put in Dylan's address.
Yeah. Mail everything here.
Okay. 123 Main Street. I think I am going to I put in Afghanistan for somebody and that didn't work out so well. So I think I am going to put United States. And then you get
to fill this out, or is it bad if I skipped it?
What is that?
Do I need to fill this out? Because I skipped it, actually.
Oh, you skipped it? Well, I would fill it out even if it's just with bogus information because it will help us when it comes to like shipping and stuff like that. But if you skipped it, it's okay. All right, so anyway, but put in some bogus information. Notice that there's a checkbox here in case you're a web designer setting up a store for a client. And then hit continue. Now, here is where they want you to send them free information. I'm not a fan of that, so I just hit continue. This is them also asking for other information. And I don't know. I just don't like those little survey things, so I just kind of go by them. Okay, now when you get to this page, am I going too fast or is this okay for you guys? Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then when you're going to set up your store, you can sell either physical products, downloads, or both. Now, when I'm setting up a store, I'll usually click both because you never know when you might want to sell like a PDF or something, right? Now, all these other things here, these are all add-ons. These are plugins, and the prices that you see are annual fees. So in other words, oh, I'm sorry, they're not, oh yeah, they are annual fees. So in other words, subscriptions cost $16.58 a month billed annually, which is a lot of stupid money. Let's just see. Let's just do the math. 16.58 times 12. Oh man, that's a lot of money. Look at that. 200 beans for that subscription, and that's annual, right? So here's the thing. I have bought all three of these subscription things in the past. I bought the booking one, I bought the memberships one, and I bought subscription one. Yeah, and yeah, they cost me like $100 and $150 each time I bought them. Um, and they do work. They work extremely well, but they're pricey. Now, the only reason to use these would be if you're setting up your own website or setting up a website for a client that has this kind of business where it's just a cost of doing business. For example, bookings, if you're setting up a website for a massage therapist or a dentist or something like that, then bookings is great because you can display a calendar and people can go set up their own appointments, right? Like, for example, the guy who cuts my hair, he's got something like that on his website, and it's super convenient. I just go there, I log in, I can just click on his calendar day and pick a time, and boom, he's got my appointment. I get an email confirmation. It's really sweet. Um, okay, for subscriptions, this would be if you're selling any type of content, so like a digital magazine, or maybe you're selling classes, or something where people have to access the content on a regular basis. Maybe it gets emailed to them, maybe they access it from your website. And then memberships is a little different. Memberships gives users access to restricted content. So like, let's say you were a member of the Sports Illustrated website. Maybe you could get in and go look at their photo shoots for 10 years back, use their archives. Maybe you would get special Sports Illustrated exclusives that other people that aren't members don't get and stuff like that. Maybe you also get discounts, and they have it programmed in so that when you're logged into the website, you actually get money off of anything you buy in the store, like 10% off or something. And by the way, you guys can set all this stuff up too. You can set it up for yourselves or for your clients. But like I said, it's a pricey endeavor. And you have to make sure either you or your client are willing to foot the bill for this to see if it's going to work. By the way, these things like the memberships and everything, they'll let you create coupons. And so will WooCommerce in general. You can create coupons to give out to people. Okay, so anyway, we don't want any of this junk. It's too expensive. We'll hit continue. Now, how many products do you plan to display? Let's choose like 1 to 10 just because it's easy. You can pick any of those numbers. And then currently selling elsewhere. Once again, that's just another part of their funky survey stuff, and I don't care what I don't want to give them my information, so I'm just going to say no. Now, here are three plugins, extra programs that they're going to try and install by default, and you can decide whether you want them to or not. Market on Facebook. The Facebook market is pretty robust, from what I understand, and it could be a good place for you to sell things. So if you want to do that, leave this alone because that's in the default position. If you don't want to do it or don't want to do it right now, just click on the left and it will turn that off. In other words, it won't install that plugin. MailChimp is my favorite email newsletter program, and so I would definitely say yes for that, and you can learn how to use MailChimp later if you don't. And then, of course, Google Ads is one of the most powerful ad systems on the internet, so that would be a good one to do. Frankly, if I were doing like a real site, I would probably leave Facebook on too. So you might just consider leaving all three of those on. And right now, it doesn't really matter because this is a test site, so you can do whatever you want. So then hit continue. Notice it's installing the plugins. Okay. So now you get to choose a theme. Now, you can choose your original theme that you were using, continue with my active theme, or you can choose any of these different themes that they have, but notice that these all have a cost attached to them, right? And once again, that's an annual cost for updates and things like that. So what you may want to do, if you have a theme, click continue with my active theme. If you don't, you might want to choose Storefront. Storefront is the default theme for setting up a web store. So I don't care about my theme. You guys probably all care about yours, but I'm just going to do choose, and it shows that storefront was installed on my site. Now, um, regardless of what theme you chose, I'm hoping that it shows you guys this. It may only show you this if you choose storefront. Did any of you guys choose a different theme and didn't get this page? Or did you guys all get this page? Let's see. Dylan, did you get this page? Um,
I'm not following along on my computer. I'm just writing the steps down as I go.
oh, okay, so I
So
can't.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And of course, this the session's being recorded, and I put it on my website right after the class, so you can always go back and look at it. But okay, well, anyway, I'll just say this. It may be that this page only comes up if you choose storefront. If you choose a different theme and it doesn't come up, then you don't get these options. But what's really cool about this is the automated sales tax is super cool, right? It calculates the actual sales tax in real time. Now, in order to get all these cool features, you have to agree to sign up for this plugin from WordPress called Jetpack, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, please, give me Jetpack. And then, of course, it's going to make me sign up for it. Now, what Jetpack is, it's just a plugin that offers a bunch of enhanced services that was made by WordPress. And so I'm going to wait for it to configure. And I already have a Jetpack account, so it may recognize me, and I may just have to say, hey, add this new website to my account. Yeah, see that? So for you guys, if you click on this, you may have to go in and actually do the whole login and create a Jetpack account. You'll almost certainly have to do that. Now, like I said, I already have a Jetpack account, so all I have to do is hit approve, and it should take my Jetpack account and say, okay, this website can use Jetpack, and everybody's happy.
So mine wants me to create an account. Do I use your email and then choose a username and password?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. I don't know what to tell you about that. Why don't you try using your email? And I think it should work. Try using your email, and if for some reason it jacks up, you can use mine. I mean, because all these websites are just tester websites anyway. So, all right, try using your email, setting up an account, and see if that'll work. Okay, now we get to this thing called WooCommerce's Online HQ, and we can hit next. Check your inbox for tips. Okay, let's go. All right, now here is the headquarters, right? And it tells you all the information about WooCommerce. You can set up, and these are all the things you still need to do over here. So for example, add my products, 1 minute per product. All right, so let's do that. So we'll click on add my products. It says add manually recommended, import for large stores. You can import like a database full of products, but let's go ahead and add one manually. Now, when you add a product, it will walk you through this process. It'll say, go ahead and give your product a name, so we'll call it widget. It says, here's your product's main body of contents, the best widget in the world. And then this will just walk you through this whole thing. Choose your product type. And so down here, we have different types of products. So simple product is just, a product with a, you're just selling one thing and it has one price and that's it, right? A virtual product would obviously be something that is sold just online. It's intangible, as they say. I'm trying desperately to get away from virtual here. A variable product is something like a t-shirt that would have different sizes, medium, large, whatever, right? So let me try variable product, and then let me hit next. Okay, it looks like that's all it gave me. All right. Now also you want to put something in product short description, because I think that's what shows up on the actual page. So I'm going to put this in here. And then you also want to set a product image. So I'm going to, go grab some bogus image off the internet. So let's see. We'll go to Unsplash. And maybe if I just type in widget, I'll get lucky today. Ah, the iPhone apparently is a widget. Okay, interesting. All right, what else can I type in? I'll just type in cog maybe. Okay, all right, here we go. This is my cool product. Okay, I'm gonna save it on my desktop. I'm gonna call it cog. All right, so now we go back to our folder. This is the scary part, is now I don't know where the heck my thing is. Okay, I gotta readmit Daniel here. Let's see, maybe I can go back and find it. Cog widget, Unsplash. Nope. So let's see. Where was I with that other one? Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm finding my 3 million tabs here. My folder. Well, there should be something up here that says WooCommerce. Let's see. It's none of those. Somewhere in here, a WooCommerce is calling me. Where is it? Such a bummer. Add new. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So, okay. So it's right next to this PM. Okay, so the best widget in the world. And then I can do set product image, upload files, select files, go get my cog. Okay, and it didn't let me upload that. Okay, fine. So instead, I'm going to pick this coaster. Okay, so here's my coaster. You can put in alt text, which will be picked up by, you know, by search engines. You can put in a caption you want, description, and then you set the product image. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so in addition to setting a product image, you can set a whole gallery of images. You can add additional images down here and have like all different views of the product if you want. Now, we come up here and we can add a category for the product. So let's see, I'll go ahead and add a category called coasters. And click add new category, and then that'll automatically be checked as a category this project will be deposited in. So I'm going to call this Mars coaster and change the text. Okay. Now, you know, a coaster normally would be what you would call a simple product, which would mean there's just one kind of it, right? And then let's see, if we click on this down arrow here, this is where we set the price for the coaster. And so I could set the price to be like $3 or something. So 3.00. And then I believe I'm done with the simple product. We're going to do the simple product. We're going to come back and change it to a variable product. And of course, if this were a virtual product, I think you would just click a little checkbox over here, downloadable, right? So let me go ahead and hit publish, and then I can view my product. Okay, so you just click view product, and then here it is. So you see my header up there for the website and my navigation, and then here is the picture of the image. Now of the product, you want to upload a big picture so that when you roll over this magnifying glass, it actually shows the big picture, and you can see everything, right? The software itself will shrink the image down to this little thumbnail here, but you got to upload a big picture to have this close up, right? You can see the price. You can see this is my short description, and then I can add it to the cart, and I can change the quantity, right? And then down here is the long description, so you can make something different there. So I can click add to cart. It'll say it's been added to my cart, and then I can view the cart. And now I can proceed to checkout. But of course, since I haven't set up any sort of payment system yet, it won't let me do that. And I also haven't set up any sort of shipping system yet. So, but I did manage to get a product in there, which is good. Now, let me go back to the actual product here, and let me hit edit product. Okay, now this time I want to change this to a variable product. So let's pretend that it's something like a t-shirt or a coaster that comes in like super extra large size, or tiny coaster for little shot glasses or something, right? So what we would have to do, and this is a little tricky, it always takes me a couple tries to figure this out. You set this to variable product, right? And then I got to figure out where this is. Attributes, variations. Okay, I think it's under attributes, and then you hit expand. Let's see, custom product attribute, add. Okay, now this is the weird part. It's so weird, it took me a long time to figure this out, but you put something like an S, and then you put this what's called the pipe, which is on your keyboard. It's right over the return key on the Macintosh. I don't know what it is on the PC because I don't have a PC with me right now. But you could do small, medium, large, extra large, and then we'll say 2XL. Let's say 2XL. Okay, and then you say this is visible on the product page, and this is used for variations, and you save the attributes. Now, then, let's see. Before you can add variation, you need to add some variation around that. Okay. Like I said, this is tricky, so it takes a while to figure out where to go with this. Let's see, linked products, no, inventory. We want the pricing now. Attributes, okay, I added an attribute. It should show me my attribute, and it's not. I thought I hit save attributes, and okay. Yeah, sorry about this. It's just really tricky. Because it's really not a very good interface. They should show you everything, but they don't. Okay, I'll try again. Maybe I thought I hit save attributes, but apparently it didn't do anything. So I'll try one more time. I did hit save attributes, so I'll just do small, medium, and large. Okay.
You have to check the box where it says used for variations.
I did check that last time, but I'm thinking about. I'll check it again. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Save attributes. Okay, now when you hit expand, it's supposed to show it, and it doesn't. So I'm really kind of janked out about that. Learn more. Well, okay. So anyway, adding a variable product. Okay, so this is. Let's do their little thing here. Select variable product and the attributes. Add attributes. Okay. Okay, choose, select one from the drop down and click add. Select all to add attributes to the variable products. create global attributes. What? Choose a global attribute. In the attribute section, add attributes before creating variations. Use global attributes that are site-wide or defined. Okay. To use a global attribute, create global attributes. Select one from the drop-down and click Add. Okay, I thought I did that. Choose Select All to add all attributes to the variable product. If applicable, enable the Use for Variations checkbox. Click Save Attributes. I did that. I did all that. But look at this, values. Okay. It didn't give me a name choice though. To add a new attribute specific to this product, select Custom Product Attribute and click Add. I thought I did that right. Okay.
Trevor looks like he has it figured out. He put it in the chat.
Who did?
Trevor?
I think I got it. You have to name it sizes and then put the sizes in values. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's try it. Attributes. Okay, so we got to add an attribute, and he says we have to name it sizes. Okay, and then we just do use for variations. Okay, then over here, oh, we put the values in over here. I was putting them in the wrong places. I was putting them in the name chart. S, M, L. Okay, so now we do save attributes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sizes. Okay. And then you can open this up, and there it shows. Okay. Now, for variations, create variations from all attributes. Go. Yes, just work for some reason. Okay, and you could see that there's a help screen there that you can go to. 3 variations added. Okay, very cool. All right, so here we go. Here's the variations that were added to this product: small, medium, and large. And what you can do is you can open up you can expand next to each one, and then you can change the price of each one. So like, you know, I forgot how much I charge for this damn thing, but we'll say the regular price for the small one is $5. And then we can just close that up. And I think it's gonna, when you hit save changes, it's gonna save everything. And then for the medium one, we'll call this one 750. And then we'll close that one up. But see, this is what I don't like, these little hidden areas here. They're really hard to figure out. And then we'll call this one $10. Okay, and then we'll just, I guess we'll close this up again, because why not? And then we'll hit save changes. Now, theoretically, if all that worked correctly, when we go look at the product, there would be a drop down that would let us choose between small, medium, and large, the varieties of this product, and then would set the correct price. So let's click View Product. Yeah, and see it says sizes, choose an option. And that's the name that we gave the option, right? And then, so if I choose small, it says my price is $5, medium is $7.50, and large it's $10. Okay, and of course you can set, I mean, if you want to spend any more time in that interface than necessary, you can set multiple options, multiple attributes, right? So of course there could be, for a t-shirt, once again, it's a great example, color and size. So you might select a green t-shirt that's extra large or something like that. Okay, so, and like I said, there was that help button in here. If you get lost in here, which you may well, I mean, I've done this before and I still got lost. So, you know, you can go in here and click that help button and figure it out from their notes. And they'll also have, they're really good about support. They have videos and stuff like that. You also have things like shipping. You can put in the weight and the dimensions. You can link this product to other products, like if it's linked, if you're selling a coaster and you also want to sell like a stein, you know, or a mug that has the same logo on it. Of course, attributes and variations we just looked at. Advanced, you know, you could put in specific things like enable reviews. And then these are probably going to be, because this is the way WooCommerce works, it's a freemium plugin. These may very well cost you some money. So, you know, if you click the Learn More, the one-page checkout, it may be one of those plugins that you have to pay for. normally that's how this kind of stuff works. Let's see what happens when we click. I'm going to click learn more. I'm guessing it's a paid thingy. Yeah, $79, right? Which is like their average price for plugins, and it adds up. I paid for it before. Okay, it says during one of our recent classes, someone mentioned a site that will give you mock-ups of items. Oh yeah, mock-up tree. Okay, cool. All right, so close that up. Okay. Let me think if there's anything else. No, that's pretty much it. The gallery works pretty well. I'll just add the same stupid image in for my gallery so you can see where it shows up. And then we'll go back to the product. And I think they stack up right below the product. You can have multiple images. So like there's the main image, but then when you click on all these little images, these thumbnails below, this will switch to those other gallery images that you have. Okay, and of course, you can have reviews show up, and you can have like similar items or people who bought this also bought this kind of action happening. Okay, questions so far about any of this stuff? Okay, let's go in and let's take a look at the shipping and shipping costs and also the payment options, right? So if we go back to our dashboard and we go to WooCommerce, let's see. I want to see if I go to WooCommerce Home. Okay, WooCommerce Home is the name that they've given to the HQ, right? Okay, so you can see that I added my products, right? So now I can set up my payments. Now, with payments, you can certainly do PayPal. It's one of the cheapest ways to get going on e-commerce. To do PayPal on a e-commerce website, you have to set up what's called a verified PayPal account. And what happens is you go to PayPal, you sign up for the account. I signed up for mine years ago, so I don't know what they do today, but what they used to do, and they probably do something similar today, is they deposit a certain amount of money in your banking account, like 2 cents or something like that. And then they send you an email, they say, respond to us and tell us how much money was put in your bank account and on what day. And you write to them, and then if that information is correct, then they say, okay, you now have a verified PayPal account. In other words, they verified it was you. They verified that your checking account, your bank account is in fact yours because you were the only one who had access to that information. And now they know that people can pay you and you'll get the money, or you can pay others and it'll come out of your account. That's how you get a verified account, right? So I'm going to set mine up for PayPal. So I'm going to click Set Up Payments. The ones that you definitely want to do are Stripe. You definitely want to set up. And if you are interested in getting PayPal, then you can set up a PayPal account, right? They have some other things here like direct bank transfer and cash on delivery. And then there's a whole slew of other payment options that you can pay for, right? They cost like $79 average from WooCommerce. Well, let's set up PayPal first because that should be dead simple. So it says create a PayPal account for me. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's see, connect UB to create the connection. All right, let's see. PayPal account, connect your store to the PayPal. Create a PayPal account for me. I've got one. So what do I have to do? Go to PayPal and log in. Okay, connect to the store. It's free to connect. Email. All right. Set up my PayPal. Log in. Of course, this is only if you have a PayPal account. It's this easy. If not, you have to, like I said, it takes a couple days to get your PayPal account. Okay, allow PayPal to connect with your account with WooCommerce developers. Agrees and connect. Thanks for signing up. Go back to WooCommerce developers. Okay, that's my site. Redirect me. and boom, I've got PayPal all set up. So now, just for grins, I'm going to go back and rebuy my product. Add this to the cart. View cart. Checkout. And now I have the PayPal option to buy my stuff, right? Okay, we still haven't set up shipping yet, so we'll do that in a second. Now let's go to WooCommerce Home again. And now let's set up a second payment system because not everybody loves PayPal. Not everybody even wants to use PayPal. Stripe is a great system to use. It's those little, square things that people can run their credit cards through Stripe. And you just click setup. You hit connect. Let's see. I don't remember what my Stripe login is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to put you guys through waiting for this though. Um, if I don't get it right away. Oh yeah. Let me try just one more. Oh shit! I still didn't get it. Okay. All right. Come on. We'll try. We'll try to figure out my password. Okay. Because then we'll get it. We'll get it all set up and we'll be good. All right. Let's go. And this is not that unusual. Even people in the real world who are setting this stuff up, they always have the same problems. Okay, reset my password. Okay. Okay, so they took me into Stripe. I may have to go back to the website and try again um, because it kicked me out of there. Okay, so once again, back to WooCommerce, home, uh, setup payments, Stripe. I'm already logged in. Um, okay, and so notice how it brought over all my information. This Dylan is why, you put in like bogus information or whatever, so you can get all this set up. And then you can put in other information. You can put in your employee identification number, your industry. I'm just going to see if it will let me do this with just the most basic information. I guess I'm going to put in a fake industry and some text in here and an EIN number. I don't know if it'll take that or not. We'll find out. And then support phone number. And wow. And this is where you put in your bank number. Wow. So I don't know. How many numbers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then must have 9 digits. I put an F in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh God, now they're gonna make me confirm it. All right. I'm just trying to get it to work. Two-step authentication required. Shoot, they're not letting me authorize it. So let me just check and see if I missed something. Oh, an EIN must be 9 digits. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that was the problem. Ugh, I don't know what it is. Oh, date of birth. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys. Oh, wait, here we go. Your year must be no. Oh my God. Please let me in. Wow. I know you guys have used forms like this before. This is actually really good to know, though. I mean, if you're going to set up your own e-commerce or e-commerce for somebody else, you gotta have all this information, you know. Okay, well, I'm just about ready to give up on this. I don't know what else I could possibly do to make this work. Let me just look one more time. United States, that's a phone number, that's an EIN. They may just know that I'm giving them bogus information and not let me. Oh, here we go.
They're
Last,
onto you.
let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, I've done practically everything except do cartwheels for these people. It's good to know though, because you know, if you're going to go in and set this up for yourself or somebody else, you got to
Yeah.
have all this stupid information. Um, yeah, but I've put enough information in there. Okay, they're not going to let me do it. That's fine with me. Okay, so let's go back to the website, dreamco.com/test WP admin. Okay, so anyway, if you actually do put all that in and it's real and they let you do it, then you will get Stripe and you'll have a second e-commerce system. Okay, let's go set up the tax. This is great. Good news. Jetpack and WooCommerce services can automate your sales tax calculations for you. Yes, please. You definitely want this. Okay, so now we can set up the shipping. Now there's different ways that you can set up shipping. You can choose free shipping, which of course is a big plus to many people. Or you can set up a different kind of shipping, right? So for example, free shipping is 0, right? If you want to set a price, then you set that price for the United States, and for the rest of the world, you could, you know, put in a different price or something like that. Now, after I set this up, I want to go in and I want to change my shipping. So personalize my store, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to go over here to settings under WooCommerce, and I'm going to click on shipping, and I'm going to show you some of the options that they give you. So they have 2 shipping zones right now, the United States and everything else, right? And right now we're at something called a flat rate. If you click on edit, you can change the shipping option. Let's see what options they give us here. Okay, it looks like with the free version of WooCommerce, they're basically letting you charge a fixed rate for shipping. So they're not giving you any options other than free shipping or a fixed rate, right? So let me see something here. Let me see. Okay, so let's say that I decided that I wanted to do this 0, and I wanted to call this free shipping. Sometimes this is the easiest way to go. Okay, flat rate free shipping. Okay, so now what we can do, so now what we would do is we would go back to our product, and for every product you sell, you would just add a little bit of cost onto it to make up for that, the fact that you're sending it free. So let's say this little coaster is going to cost me $2 to ship anywhere in the world. So now what I would do is, let's see, I would go into the prices and I would basically change each price so that it had the shipping cost inside of the price of the product. and then I would be offering free shipping, but that shipping would basically be absorbed by the cost of the product. So now I can do save changes. Okay, so now we view the product, and you can see it shows you the range of prices, and now the small one is $7 instead of 5. But then if I add this in, I'm hoping the shipping will say yeah, free shipping right there. And then you proceed to checkout. Now let's see what happens with their tax calculation. Okay. Oh yeah. So now I put in, I'm going to put in that I'm getting this coaster, and I'm going to say that I am in the United States. Let's see. Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, it worked perfectly. So you see, the Jetpack automatically calculated the taxes of $1.22 and added it in to make that. And now all I have to do, this is literally working. If I click on PayPal, that I want to use that, then I should be able to log out. Now let me see. It looks like there's something missing. Let's see, PayPal, ship to a different address. I'm not quite sure where my checkout button disappeared to. Pay via PayPal, okay. It looks like, let's see, there's these red, those just mean that's required. I'm not quite sure why the checkout isn't fully enabled. Okay, let's go back to our dashboard and see if there's something that we haven't set up yet. Let's see, so we go into WooCommerce Home, and let's see, it says set up payments, and that's not, this is set up already, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, PayPal checkout got turned off for some reason. Maybe because I was doing the Stripe thing. Okay, ka-ching, your store can now accept payments. Okay, great. So let's try one more time. We should just be able to go to the checkout screen. Okay, and then let me put my information in again. Ooh, there's a bunch of information. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Okay, that's all good. And now just click PayPal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry guys. It's usually not this difficult, but of course, whenever you do a demo, everything goes south. Okay, so everything's here except there's not a big checkout button appearing, and so there's some kind of funky thing. I got to go back to the dashboard, and I assume you got to have all check marks on everything before it starts working. So maybe it's just this last thing, personalize my store. Maybe they just want that. Oh, and there was a test. Let's see. Create homepage, fine. Skip the logo. I'll just put in text. Complete task. Okay. Now, don't forget to test your checkout. So let's test the checkout. Well, now they're just making me buy something again. Proceed to checkout. Checkout. I don't have a checkout button. So yeah, unfortunately, something has gone south. I don't know what it is, but it's not letting me check out. Okay, let me try one last thing just for grins. It may be because I'm logged in, and it may be that it thinks I'm in some kind of a testing mode. So I'm going to actually log out of my site and try it from there. Okay, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll move on, and I can try and figure out what the problem is later. Okay. Buy the product one more time. Add to cart. View cart. Okay, we got all that. Proceed to checkout. Put in my information. That's all exists. Yeah, nothing different. It's not. Oh wait, ship to a different address. No, we don't want that. We want to ship to the same address. And then we want to click on PayPal, and nothing happens. So yeah, something bizarre is going on, and it's not showing me what it is, which is not cool. And normally it would be working, but it's not. So we just have to deal with that. Okay. But I will look into it over the weekend and see what the heck is going on, why I can't just get in there. Be nice if I could, but it should work. Okay, let me go back in here. Okay, yeah, all that stuff is set up, so I'm not really sure what their problem is. Connected, okay. All right, so anyway, we set up the WooCommerce store. We set up PayPal, we set up the shipping, we set up all the stuff we're supposed to. There's some little bug in there, I'm not sure what it is, one little setting that needs to be adjusted. It could even be the fact that I was trying to get the Stripe set up and that it didn't work out. Let's see. PayPal checkout. Ask customers to conveniently check out directly with PayPal. Stripe is not turned on. Customers to let's see. PayPal standard. Let's see, manage. This one says looks like it's allow customers to conveniently check out with PayPal. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any more time worrying about it. I'll just have to go in and figure out what the setting is that's not quite working. But anyway, you guys get the idea, right? The basic problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So it says Trevor says it's saying PayPal doesn't support my currency, and then he fixed it. Okay, good. So Trevor, is your store working? Can you check out? Okay, he's going to test it, so we'll give him a second to do that. You know what I can do, though, is I can show you a working version of WooCommerce. If I go to another one of my sites here, so if I go to this Dreamco website and I click on some sticker and I add it to the cart, and then let's see, view cart. Okay, free. You can see free shipping there. Proceed to checkout, and then yeah, you see right here. This is what's missing. Is it didn't give us this final button down here that would say proceed to PayPal, and we don't have the I have read and agreed to the website terms and conditions. Now, in addition to PayPal, I also have this other option here, and this I believe is the Stripe option. Okay, his is working. I have the proceed to PayPal button. Okay, figures. Thank you, Trevor. I'm glad yours is working. Okay, so I don't know what I did wrong. I was trying to demo stuff and it got all jacked up. But anyway, Trevor got it working, so that's good news for you guys. This is a working version on another site of mine, and like I said, it looks just like the one you saw, except we have a second credit card choice here, which is Stripe. And then, of course, we are getting the, if I chose this one, I'd have to put in my information, and then I would be able to place the order. If I choose this one, it's just going to take me to PayPal, where I can place my order. Okay. All right, good job, Trevor. I'm glad you got this set up. Okay, that was a lot of information, and wow. All right, any questions from you guys about that process at all? Okay. So this is what I would like you guys to do. Go ahead and give it a shot if you haven't already. I know Trevor's already got his set up. But there's two things you can do. I'm going to give you the rest of the period to work on this stuff. One, try and set up WooCommerce and get it to work. If you don't have, unfortunately, if you don't have a PayPal account, you probably can't get it to work right now because, like, as you saw with Stripe, I needed all this like EIN number and crazy bank account stuff that I didn't have handy. But if you have a PayPal account, you can get it set up right now, and with any luck, you can get it to work like Trevor. If you don't have a PayPal account, just set everything else up but that. And if necessary, you can use my PayPal account just to get it to work. If you want to know, let's see. I think we have to. Yeah. Let's avoid giving you my PayPal account number because I'll go through that with you if we need to get it to work. So see if you can get e-commerce set up as much as possible. Put in a fake product, and then if you have some extra time after that, continue to work on your website, putting content and CSS and HTML and whatever other changes you want to make. Okay, so why don't you guys take some time right now to do that and see how it works out, and we'll check back in next week and see how you're doing. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a shot. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see if I can fix my little issue here. See what's going on. Ah, okay, I figured it out. I figured out what the problem was. It was just, like I said, it was just one little setting. So what it was I hadn't pointed to a terms and conditions page. Let me show you where that is. So if you go into WooCommerce and you go into settings, and you go to, let me see where that was. Wasn't integration, let's see, advanced. Oh yeah, this is it right here. What you have to do is the last thing for me was you click on the advanced tab under WooCommerce settings, and then right here where it says terms and conditions, you have to point it to a page because they want you to be able to check a box that says I've read the terms and conditions, right? And so I just pointed it to a page called privacy policy and hit save changes. And then you'll notice now that when we go back to the shop, and to buy something, that it's going to let me check out because now I have my terms and conditions. So I click view cart, I proceed to checkout, put in my information, whatever information there is, and then you see now I have this, I have read the terms and conditions, and now I have my proceed to PayPal button. So, and of course, it doesn't actually make the purchase until you get to PayPal. There you have to agree manually. You have to log in and agree to the purchase. So just testing it by going to PayPal is good enough. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So like I said, go ahead and test that out and see how you do.